What's up, guys? It's your boy Cielshock from CTUSA Mini4wd Drive Racing Squad, and I'm a teacher here in Noobworx. And before I start my video, I want to say shout out to Your Own Clothing. If you guys are interested with Your Own Clothing, I have the link at the description below. And then also shout out Band Royalty, Print Nation, and Game Buzz. So if you guys are interested with Band Royalty stuff, I got the link at the description below. And today, without anything blah blah, we're gonna start testing out this Matrixx Power Cleaner. Alright? So before I had a video about the high-speed Matrixx oil. Now we're going to test out this Matrixx Power Cleaner. So this Matrixx Power Cleaner is actually available in the Philippines. If you're also interested, I have the link at the description below. But before we do that, we're going to see what's written over here. As you can see, it says written over there, Matrixx Power Cleaner. It's non-flammable and it's not non-corrosive. What do you mean by non-corrosive? That means non-corrosive, it will not trigger any metal thing to rust. And also designed for brush and brushless motors. As you can see, there's a picture of a Mini 4-wheel drive motor over there. What it says over here is a powerful cleaning solution that removes oil, grease, dirt, carbon buildup in the motor without flammable and strong chemical that weakens the coating of the magnetic wire that cause shortening in the motor and winding malfunction of the motor. It also says that shake well before using and keep out of reach of children. They also have the QR code and it's made in the Philippines. Alright, so as it says, it will remove oil and grease and dirt, carbon buildup inside the motor, and also non-flammable. And it will not weaken the coating for the magnetic wire. So let's see how we do it. But my way will be different. Because I asked from a couple of people, they said they soak it first. So what we need over here is two old motors. I have my two old motors that I've been using for a while. It's a Japan Cup 2015 Hyper Dash Pro and also a Mac Dash Double Shaft Pro over here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna use the Matrixx oil. We're gonna put it on a glass. We're gonna soak it. Because I've been using this for a while. As you can see, it's 2015 and it's kind of old. Both of them is old. As you can see, if you take a look at the actual motor casing, it's like rusted and everything. And we're going to see how it cleans. Because these are very old and there's pretty much a lot of carbon buildup over there. What you need is any jar. I have this wine glass that is broken already. So this is the one that I'm going to use. Any jar that you can use as long as it's not plastic, because I don't know, I'm just kind of iffy about plastic, because what if the solution is kind of too strong like other brands. So I just want to make it safe, so I use glass. But you can use any kind of glass, maybe like a hobby jar or anything. Alright, so now we're gonna start and we're gonna soak this. Some people say soak it overnight, soak it a long time. For in my situation, I'm just gonna soak it for probably just good maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So after we soak it, we're gonna get back. So now we're gonna open this. We're gonna put it over here. There you go. We're gonna use all of it. Some people says soak it with water. I'm not gonna soak it with water because I want it full function. Because we're not trying to be cheap here. Alright. So I'm gonna soak these two motors over here. Alright. Now we're gonna soak it. And after we soak it, we're gonna run it with two batteries. So I have this battery holder right here. We're gonna use this, and we need some alligator clips for later, and a super tube battery holder. I mean motor holder or motor case. But you can use any motor holder. You can use Super X. You can use FMA, but I have Super 2 available, so this is the one that I use. So now it's soaking over there. I'm gonna let it soak maybe 30 minutes or an hour, then I'll be back. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so it's been an hour. As you can see here, the jar got a little dark, so that's probably all the dirt from the motor. So what we need is this battery holder and then two wires with alligator clips. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to put two batteries and we are going to take the motors to spin. But before I do that, I'm gonna remove the motor out of this bottom. I mean this glass. All right. So here's the Mac dash. There's a lot of solution over there. Here's the hyper dash. All right. So we're gonna put 2 batteries here, right here. You really don't need a lot of batteries for that. All you need to do is to make the motor spin by itself. All right. So let's see. All right. So I'm doing the hyper dash first. Alright, now it's spinning. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dunk this thing inside for at least 20 seconds. Alright, so that's the first dunk, and then we're gonna reverse it. I mean, it's up to you how long you wanna dunk it, but for me, I'll just do 20 seconds for now, and we'll see how it goes. Let's have a look at our clip. It's gonna splash. Alright, that's another 20 seconds. Alright, let's check out what happened. I don't know if you guys can see it without me tilting it. As you can see, it gets bubbly, but I can see more debris over here. I mean, there's more carbon down there, but I'm gonna soak it a little bit more while it's spinning. So we'll do probably reverse it again. Let's see how much dirt will it take out. Alright, so I'm gonna let this dry for now. Ooh, that's pretty dirty. Alright, it gets bubbly, and if you look at, I don't know how can I tilt this, but let's tilt it. There you go. So you can see it gets really dark, and you got some carbon buildups over there. Alright, there you go. Let's focus this camera. Alright, so we're doing the Mac dash. This one is very old too. So let's clean this one. Same procedure that we did. We're just probably gonna soak it longer. Oh my god, now it gets really, really dark. I can see all the dirt coming out. Okay, and we're gonna switch it up again. There you go. I think that's good enough because I don't see any dark thing coming out no more. Alright, so as you can see, this is bubbly, right? And then you won't see all the carbon buildup over there. So I'm gonna let it sit until all the bubbles are gone, and then I'm gonna tape it again what it looks like after that. But for now, we're gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna test how fast the motor is on my stock car. Alright, so now we have to make sure that this one is dry. There you go. There's more excessive carbon over there. The guy said, I mean, the owner of the Matrixx Cleaner, Power Cleaner, says that I can run this without dropping any Voodoo or any Matrixx Power Oil. And after you clean it, they said it's ready to race already. So let's see if that is true. Alright. So I have my stock car here. Let's see how fast this can go. Take out all those wires. Let's change the motor. Which one, the one that I clean there? This one, the Hyper Dash. Let's see. That's kind of tight. Because usually I usually use lighter fluid before. And when I use lighter fluid, it tends to make the end bell dull. And then some other cleaners, sometimes like the wires inside the motor corrodes because the solution's too strong. So they said that this power cleaner is actually safe. So seems like the solution is not that strong, but it gets the job done, removing all the stuff, cleaning the motor. Let's see. So they say no need for drops. We're gonna check the speed. Let's check the camera over here. See if that will work. All right. Alright. So as you can see, 37. Right? And this is an old motor. This is a 2015. Honestly, I don't use this anymore because this motor from 36 drops to 30 and it's really slow. Alright, so now we test out the Hyper Dash. So from 36 it turned out 37 without any drops. But for my opinion, you should drop Matrixx or Voodoo just for safety, or any commutator drop that you can use. And now we're gonna test out the Mach Dash. It's labeled 44, but it was old, so it got slower, so I was not using it because I've been using it for a long time. And now I got a chance to clean it, and it's a perfect time to test the power oil. So you've seen it, I've cleaned it earlier. So let's try this out. While I'm putting the batteries, putting this all up together, I'm gonna show you what happened after all the bubbles are gone. There you go. If you can focus, you can see there's all the carbon buildup over there, and we're gonna get a closer look later. But for now, let's test this mock dash. All right. So again, we're gonna use the same box stock card that we used earlier. No drops after the cleaning. All right. Then we have batteries. And let's test it out like what we did. Alright, as you can see, it is 45. So from 44, now it's 45. So it's the same effect that happened with the Hyperdash. I'm not saying that that would be the same result to you guys, that it will only go up for 1 kilometer. Some people probably will go up higher. But these motors are really, really old. So it was down to like 40 something earlier. I never got a chance to videotape it, but it's like 44. Well, the main point is, it does work. The Matrixx Power Cleaner works. It cleans the motor, and you can use it after cleaning, and your motor is ready to go. But me personally, I will still drop the Matrixx Racing Oil, or I will drop the Voodoo, which is available for you. Alright? But, so yeah. So if you guys are interested with the Matrixx Power Cleaner, the link is on the description below. And alright, let's see the closer look what happened to the bottle. After we clean it, a closer look now. Let's see, there you go. That's all the carbon and everything that was clean. And I think I can still reuse this because there's a lot of this cleaner, and I basically soak all of that, and I'm gonna use it to all motors that I have, because I have a lot of motors that are old, and now these motors are revived. So to sum it up, the Matrixx Power Cleaner is very effective. One, it does clean your motor. As you can see, it removes all the carbon and the dirt from the motor due to prolonged racing. As you can see, that motor is very old. Two, you can use it after cleaning if you have an emergency situation that you have to use an old motor or clean a motor during the races. So you can actually use it once you actually dry it out. You can actually use it without using drops. Three, it doesn't damage the end bell, because some cleaners, or let's say the lighter fluid or other cleaning chemicals, tends to melt the end bell, and it ruins the plastic. So it's not harmful to the plastics. So that number 3. And number 4, it doesn't make the motor corrode, and it doesn't dry it out. And it actually says here that it's non-corrosive, so it's not corrosive to the wires inside the motor. So that's all my review, and if you guys are interested with the Matrixx Power Cleaner, I have the link at the description below. Again, this is Cielshock from CTUSA Mini4wd Racing Squad, and I'm a teacher here in Noobworx. As I always say, we learn from you, you learn from us. Always run humble. Peace.